Alright, let me start with a confession. I couldn't show you the entire gameplay of the lies we tell ourselves, and no, it's not because I rage quit. Okay, maybe a little. It's because the game is mostly puzzles. Endless, mind-bending, patience-testing puzzles. So instead of dragging you through all that, I thought I'd spare you and just talk about the story and my overall experience. You're welcome. Where we last left off, our dear protagonist stumbled home drunk after their birthday party. Classic. But instead of just passing out on the couch like any normal person, they had to find the garden key, sneak into the house, and boom. Suddenly, we're transported to completely different locations. Because why not? Logic isn't invited to this party. And this is where the game truly begins. You're thrown into one riddle after another, desperately trying to piece together fragments of a story that feels like it was written by a poet who also moonlights as a cryptographer. But I'll admit, it's beautiful. There are some seriously artistic texts sprinkled throughout. It's like being inside an art gallery. If the art gallery was haunted and emotionally manipulative. Now onto the story. The lies we tell ourselves dives deep into family trauma, and oh boy, does it hit. Our mother, bless her, is on psychological medication. Sometimes we see her anger towards us manifest as a literal monster, a huge, terrifying beast chasing us through our memories.
Please let me in. Open the damn door now. Vincent, open the fucking door! Vincent!
Other times, she's this warm, loving figure, telling us how she sees light in the drawings we create. It's a symbolic roller coaster that captures both the pain and love of a complex mother-child relationship. And then there's Dad. Good old Dad. He feels ignored at home, like he's just background noise in his own family. Sure, he expresses this in, let's say, less than healthy ways, but deep down, you can tell he's a softie. The kind of guy who yells because he doesn't know how to cry. The layers of these characters are incredible. You really start to feel like you're peeling back the curtain on a very dysfunctional, yet very real family. And let's not forget the monsters. Oh, the monsters. They're everywhere, creeping around every corner, waiting to scare the living daylights out of you. But even here, there's symbolism. The monsters aren't just there for shock value. They represent the protagonist's fears, traumas, and unresolved conflicts. It's art, but make it spooky. Now I have to give credit where it's due. The team at Poopsie really leaned into the artistic and symbolic storytelling here. Even though you never see anyone's face, the emotions are raw and real, conveyed beautifully through the environment and narrative. But, and this is a big but, let's talk about the puzzles. They're long, they're tedious, and sometimes they derail the whole vibe of the game. What starts as an intense, emotional horror story occasionally feels like a Sudoku marathon. And I get it, it's a stylistic choice, but it's one that overstays its welcome. So where does that leave us? The Lies We Tell Ourselves is a bold, unique game with a powerful story about family, trauma, and self-discovery. But it's not without its flaws. Hopefully in Chapter 2, the team dials back on the puzzle overload and leans more into the emotional storytelling and horror elements. Either way, I'll be here, ready to dive back into this hauntingly beautiful mess. Thanks for watching, and if you've played the game, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you love it, hate it, or are you still stuck on one of those puzzles? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, because who knows what twisted story we'll explore next. See you in the next one.